Hi everybody, today I've got for you stats from the trip I have taken a few weeks ago, Glasgow, Manchester Airport and back to Glasgow again. I went there to pick up my friends. I've used Better Planner to plan the journey. Was very disappointed in it because it wanted me to stop at Carlisle services with 53% battery left in it. I decided to skip that stop, went straight over to Rivington, 195 miles from Glasgow. That was 25 miles before Manchester Airport, and then on the way back instead of Barton services, I went to Gretna services. I've started the trip with 228 miles on GOM. That was 98% battery level, 12 degrees Celsius, and it was very, very windy and a little bit wet as well. Started the journey 3 minutes past 1 p.m. The plane was landing 4:45 p.m. plus up to 30 minutes for my friends to organize themselves at the airport and head over to pickup point. That was my first time at the airport, so I needed a little bit more time as well to find my way around the airport. I've decided to use onboard navigation system as well to see how good or bad it is. It wanted me to stop 153 miles into the journey at Porsche garages, which I decided to ignore anyway. I've already had my journey planned. Just wanted to see how good or bad it is. That's me hour and a half into the journey, 65 miles traveled, 174 miles predicted range, and 75% state of charge. That was about 25 miles before Gretna Green, and a few minutes later, navigation wanted me to stop at the Rivington services, so recalculated the journey, 50% state of the battery, 120 miles traveled, 112 miles left on GOM. I've arrived at Rivington services with 12% state of charge, plugged in the vehicle, running because I had to use the toilet. The recording of the video you see, that was when I came back from the toilet. Within that time, vehicle was sitting at 38%. I've traveled 195 miles. That was done within 3 hours and 30 minutes. My average consumption was 3 miles per kilowatt hour, which I was very surprised with because of high winds, wet roads, and as we know, that has massive impact on consumption. The charger I was using was rated at 180 kilowatt. My car was pulling 177 kilowatt per hour. There were faster chargers as well on the side, but I decided to use this one because I still had some time left before of arrival of my friends, so I didn't want to block the higher speed ones. Within that time, 26 and a half minutes, I've delivered 61.5 kilowatt hour charge, and that was enough to go to the airport and straight to Gretna Green services. And as I said, as you can see, it's quite wet outside. It wasn't a very pleasant journey. Closer to Manchester, heavier the traffic was, slower the speeds as well. And from there to the airport, 26 miles, SatNav was showing me 40-minute time. So after that charge, I decided to hit the road, and I've arrived at the airport 5:15. I had 40-mile buffer according to the sat-nav. As we arrived at Gretna Green with 1% state of charge, 164.5 miles travel, 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour average consumption. Was very windy and wet. That took us 3 hours and 22 minutes. The chargers I've used were Ionity chargers, and I've delivered 59. They deliver 59.89 kilowatt hour, and that cost me £39 and 53 pence. The one below, £40 and 6 pence. That was at Rivington Services. So overall, that was about £80 cost of a journey, because after coming back, I've added charge the vehicle up to 100% for free. Some of the chargers in Scotland are still free, and I think that was 2 days later. I was driving by them and decided to plug in and get free juice. So overall, traveled 425 miles roughly, and the total cost was about £80. My friends were finishing the meal. They finished about 8:30, and we head the road from there. Arrived in Glasgow at 10 p.m. Overall, it took me 9 hours to go from Glasgow, Manchester Airport, and back to Glasgow. Was it easy? Yeah. Would I do it again? Definitely. Thank you for watching, and see you at the next one. Bye.